Hi everyone. So the day's gone by. Sad to see what happened with the tennis. A few players got hurt, including Dimitrov. But I'll keep watching. I always listen with Cam Williams when I'm at home. And while I'm doing that, I'm busy doing other things as well. I'm never just listening to the tennis. I'm applying for jobs. I'm checking my emails. So I have a lot of things going on. I got an invitation, the e-letter from our new MP, Vince Caspero. So I responded to him to say thank you for his invites. Unfortunately for me, when the MPs invite me, normally I can't go because the locations are quite far. It will take me at least 1 or 2 buses to get there, about 20 minutes. And sometimes they're in the evening, so no, most of the time I don't go. I stopped going to a lot of the events. I used to go out and help Marco Mendocino and Michael Levitt and get the bus back or walk back. I don't make an effort anymore. If there's something close to home, then I might go because normally I'm on my own. When you're isolated and you're not working, and this is like since COVID hit, how are you supposed to make friends? How are you supposed to get on with your life and save money or do anything? So anyway, I'm slowly paying off my loan that I took to borrow money to pay my rent. And I'm hoping that I get opportunities to work with some of the schools in Africa or the retreat centers. There's a lot of Maxwell speakers who are in Africa already, who have opportunities with the schools, with the colleges. So I'm hoping I can get involved with something like that. I did send emails to a lot of the schools in Zimbabwe, but I didn't get any interest. So if there's somebody out there who's already in Zim or South Africa that can help me to get something going, I would appreciate it. I think every nation wants to be leading. Like nobody wants America to be on top and all powerful anymore. And I did listen to the speeches given by President Duma Boko and Dr. Chakwera today. And they also have a vision. They also want Africa to come up. So I think it's good because those of us who are here in Canada and being put into minimum wage, unemployment, no matter your credentials and no matter how good you are tired of it. And also, I'm not an open-minded person. If you tell me that, the traders are bringing sex workers up or prostitution into the bank, do you think I'm really going to want to stay there after hours? These people are too open-minded for me. Even this global fund, I push back. Because this thing about upstairs, downstairs, making women into sex workers and all that, it's coming from the 1800s. And we pushed and fought against that. And educated women like me can't get work? You must be kidding. So who's promoting it? The politicians. The politicians and the big organizations like the Global Fund, they're promoting it. For me, I'm tired of it. We grew up in abject poverty, and then now I come here, I work so hard, and I can't get a decent job. And I want a position in the church, because I want a position where my values will be appreciated, and where I can stand up for what I want and work for the justice, instead of always getting pushed back. And always being told, oh no, you can't go to church, or you can't have this, with business needs first. I'm also tired of it. And that's why I told Anne-Marie that if there's opportunities to work in South Africa, I'll come back. And this thing about, there's crime in South Africa, there's crime everywhere. Even here now, women are getting attacked in the parks when they go running. They're stealing cars and they're putting them on ships and the police can't stop it. The crime here is becoming just as bad as South Africa. Just as bad. It's ridiculous. The other day on the news, they were saying they caught a couple and one was a Filipino woman. They were going into condo buildings and they were murdering people just because they thought they were prostitutes. They didn't even have any evidence that they were, but because that's what they thought, they were going and killing them. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. You can call me close-minded if you want. I don't care. I'm not open-minded in that way. I'm not. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Nobody wants to be sitting at home taking money from the government when you could be working, when you could be in a job. And instead of them wanting to bring in all this basic income and all that, why aren't they making it an environment where people want to invest? Why aren't they making it easier for people like me who have our own businesses? Okay, we're not setting up whole companies and doing like incorporations and all that, but we're speakers, we're teachers, we're coaches. Why aren't they making it easier for us to get opportunities to use our skills to make things better in Canada? Why aren't they helping us? Why aren't they supporting us? Because I do my share, I do more than my share of cold calling, of sending out flyers, sending out emails, contacting companies, contacting U of T, contacting Ryerson. I even contact all the places that WITS has partnerships with here. So why aren't they helping us? Because it's not only me going through it, there are many South Africans that go through it and many Zimbabweans. And the same old story, if you want to go into a field, they want you to get your credentials first. Then you get the credentials, then they'll tell you you don't have experience. And you can't get that experience unless somebody gives you an opportunity. So you do what I did. You go and you volunteer in the church, in non-profits, on boards. They still don't give you the opportunity. So it's injustice. It's systemic injustice. And it just keeps going on and on and on. And instead of things getting better from year to year, things get worse from year to year. There was 1 year I earned 9,000 for the year. And they expected me to live on that. Is it reasonable? Is it fair? In a country as rich as Canada, is it reasonable? It's not. And then they say, oh, but you had such big portfolios. But how long were those portfolios for? 2 to 3 months? And then they let me go, and then I'm sitting at home like this for a year. It's always between 6 months to a year that I'm sitting at home. Now it's over a year. And that EI, they still haven't put my claim through. So, I mean, what more do they want me to do? That's what I want to know. What more do they want me to do to get a position in the church? If your parish priest referral is not enough, and you've got the credentials, and you've got the experience, and you've been volunteering. I've been volunteering in the church since my dad died in 1977. So how much more experience do they want me to have in the church to get a position in the church? How much more? That's what I want to know. Because no matter what I do, I can't get a break. And when I do get a break, as soon as the layoffs come, they let me go. And then they want me to take another minimum wage job. And I'm very highly qualified. I have a Master's of Arts. I wanted to take another degree at Regis, and Scott Lewis told me I can't do it because I don't have a job in the church. So how do I get that job in the church if nobody gives me an opportunity? That's what I would like to know. And I didn't only apply to Catholic colleges. I applied to Christian colleges, not only here, but in Alberta, in other parts of Canada, in America. I applied to Catholic colleges in America, across America. I didn't even get one interview. So what more do they want me to do? Because the sisters, when I see them at the church or wherever, they say, oh, they're crying out for people. They can't get enough people. So then how come I can't get a job? How come? What more do they want me to do? And don't tell me to be open-minded, because I refuse to be open-minded. This country is going to the dogs because they want people to be open-minded, open to sex, open to selling their bodies to get an income. Since when? Even if we grew up poor, we were never raised to be that way. And prostitution is illegal in Zimbabwe, as far as I know. And it's good. They should arrest people. They should arrest the men who are promoting the prostitution and the women, like they did with those people that they caught, the bankers and things that they caught on that island they used to take them to. They should arrest them and they should put them in jail. It's good. Because women like me do not want to become sex workers for you. And we do not want you to make decisions over our health care and whether we should be sterilized or not, or take drugs that are going to sterilize us. We are not like that. And actually in Africa, they don't promote that kind of rubbish like here. So I'm tired of it. I told the sisters that I met, I said, so where are the jobs? I said, because I have been applying since the time I graduated. That was in 2011. It wasn't yesterday. It's going to be 10 years since I graduated from Regis College. So if they're crying out for people and they can't get people, how come I haven't got a job in the Catholic community? How come? They're too damn open-minded, that's the problem. They want to promote sex work, they want to promote prostitution, they want to say that, oh, your values are backwards. Well, you know what? It's your values that are backwards. Because the things they're promoting now are the things that they promoted in the 1800s. And people had to fight against them. And they're promoting them again. And all the diseases that we did away with that were gone, they're all coming back. Because of the sin of the cultures. The plague is coming back. Measles is coming back. All the things that we worked to get rid of, they're all coming back. Because of the sin of the West. Because of what they're doing to us. It's all coming back. I'm sure they're all raising their children to become prostitutes. Say, oh, I sleep with them. It's okay. Be open-minded.